Before you chase growth, ask yourself this: is your business even ready to scale? In this video, I will walk you through the key questions every MSME must answer before implementing a growth strategy so you can avoid costly missteps and build a roadmap that works. Hi, I am Abanibhusan, Bera, an MSME growth strategist and sales coach, and this is the AI powered MSME Growth Hub, the channel where entrepreneurs like you unlock real world strategies to scale your business, grow revenue, and harness the power of AI without the big consulting budgets. Over the last 3 decades, I have worked with MSMEs and MNCs across India, and now I am on a mission to help 100,000 MSMEs achieve unstoppable growth. If you are ready to accelerate your journey, let's dive right into today's powerful insight. Growth strategies are not a one-size-fits-all solution. What works for a manufacturing MSME may not work for a B2B distributor or a system integrator. By asking yourself the right questions up front, you lay the groundwork for success by ensuring your strategy aligns with your unique business, resources, and market conditions. Now, I'll be diving into the various questions you will ask yourself. Number one question: what is my ultimate goal for growth? Growth comes in many forms: higher revenue, expanded market share, improved operational efficiency, or enhanced brand visibility. Clearly defining your goals helps you choose the right strategy. Here is an example. If you are a manufacturer aiming to increase revenue, your strategy might focus on scaling production and improving distribution. If your goal is to build long-term customer loyalty, you may prioritize enhancing after-sales support or creating value-added services. Here is a pro tip: write down your growth objectives and prioritize them. This clarity helps you focus your efforts and resources. Next question to ask is my business model scalable? Scaling means handling increased demand without a proportional rise in costs. Evaluate whether your current business model supports scalable growth. Here is again a use case for manufacturers. If you manufacture custom machine components, assess whether your production process can handle larger orders without compromising quality. You may need to invest in automation or standardization to make scaling feasible. The self-reflection question what you may ask is: do I have the process and technology in place to scale efficiently, or will growth create operational bottlenecks? Third question to answer is: who is my target audience and how will they respond to this strategy? Understanding your audience's preferences, needs, and behaviors is crucial. A growth strategy that doesn't align with customer expectations risks alienating your market. Here is an example for distributors. If you distribute foreign automation products, ensure your growth plan considers localized marketing and customer support, which may be essential for building trust in new regions. Here is a pro tip: survey your customers to gauge their response to potential changes, such as new products or pricing models. Fourth question: do I have the financial resources to support this growth? Growth often requires upfront investment in areas like marketing, infrastructure, or personnel. Assess whether you have the financial capacity to execute the strategy without jeopardizing your cash flow. Now, here is a scenario for system integrators. Imagine you are planning to expand into a new market. You will need resources for initial market research, building local partnerships, and training a new sales team. Calculate these costs and ensure you have contingency funds. Here is an actionable tip: create a financial projection for your growth strategy, including a best case, worst case, and most likely scenario. Fifth question: What risks might arise and how will I mitigate them? Every growth strategy carries risks, whether it's operational disruption, increased competition, or customer dissatisfaction. Identifying these risks upfront helps you prepare contingency plans. Here is an example for B2B sellers. If you are introducing a new product line, there's a risk it might not resonate with your audience. To mitigate this, consider launching a pilot program or offering pre-orders to gauge interest before full-scale production. Here is a pro tip. Conduct a SWOT analysis, strengths, weakness, opportunities, and threats to identify potential risks and areas of vulnerability. Sixth question, do I have the right team to execute this strategy? Growth often requires new skills, roles, or increased capacity within your team. Assess whether your current team is equipped to handle the demands of your growth plan. Here is a use case for service-based MSMEs. If you are scaling your consulting business, ensure your team can handle a larger client base without compromising service quality. This might mean hiring additional consultants or investing in team training. Here is an actionable tip. Define specific roles and responsibilities for executing the growth strategy. If there are gaps, create a hiring or upskilling plan. Seventh question, how will I measure success? Without clear metrics, it's impossible to determine whether your growth strategy is working. Define key performance indicators that align with your goals. Here is an example for industrial automation businesses. If your goal is to expand your market share, track metrics like new customer acquisition, revenue growth in target regions, and customer retention rates. Pro tip, set milestones to evaluate progress periodically. This ensures you stay on track and can pivot if necessary. Here is a self-reflection framework to guide your self-assessment. First, define goals. What do I want to achieve with this growth strategy? Second, evaluate readiness. Do I have the resources, team, and processes to support this growth? Third, identify risks. What could go wrong and how will I address it? And fourth, plan metrics. How will I measure success and adjust if needed? Taking time to reflect on these questions can save you from costly mistakes and set you up for sustainable success. Here is a use case, a step-by-step example. Think of a scenario like this. You run a mid-sized distribution business specializing in electronic components. You are considering expanding into a neighboring region to increase revenue. The key questions you must ask are: number one, what is my goal? Increase revenue by 20% in the next 12 months is an example. Number two, is my business scalable? Evaluate whether my supply chain can handle increased demand. Number three, who is my target audience? Research the new region's customer base to tailor my offerings. Fourth question, do I have the resources? Allocate funds for regional marketing and hiring a local sales representative. Fifth question, what are the risks? Anticipate competition and logistics challenges. Sixth question, do I have the right team? Assign a project manager to oversee the expansion. And number seven, how will I measure success? Track sales growth, new customer acquisition, and customer feedback. Now, what's the outcome you can expect? By answering these questions, you create a clear roadmap for expansion, anticipate potential obstacles, and set realistic benchmarks for success. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I release 2 powerful episodes every week to help you grow your MSME with practical, proven, and AI-driven strategies. And if you are truly serious about growth, I invite you to join my free AI-driven growth webinar. The link is right in the description. Until next time, stay inspired, stay growth-minded, and keep building.